Hey guys, Scott from Civic Edge Lifestyle here, and welcome to day 21 of my case study for my lead gen secret. Um, First of all, I'd like to start off by saying if you guys find this video helpful in any way, shape, or form, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit the bell notification to be notified every time I put up a video. Share the video, comment, subscribe. That would really help out the community. I'm very much so about the community. I've mentioned a lot in the last couple of days. This is our community. It's not just my community, it's our community. We are one when you're part of my community. Um, we're all one. And I'd like to just encourage people to reach out. Um, if you have questions, it can be anything about affiliate marketing, and I'll try and answer those questions. Or if you have questions about my lead gen, or I post review videos and stuff like that as well. So just to kind of get it out there that I really do want to help everyone succeed, and any questions are welcomed. Subscribing to me is welcome. Like I said, when you subscribe to me, you're not subscribing to me, really. You're subscribing to the community of Civic Edge Lifestyle. And once you're part of that community, you're part of the family. And I just like to, encourage that. I kind of like saying that because I like to think of everything. I'm kind of like Dom from Fast and Furious, because I think about things like, family. Like, we're one big family. Anyway, it's very important to me. Family is actually very important to me. But anyway, let's get to our My Lead Gen Secret case study, day 21. So I already have today's email queued up, as you can see, and I'll just show you quickly what I've done, because I got to keep this going quick, because I already got these ready to go and everything. So I did. I left this the same for today's email on My Lead Gen Secret. We've had quite a ride the last couple days, the last 21 days, we've had quite a ride. You've seen the power of My Lead Gen Secret, and you've seen how these email swipes work. So it really is no different to what I show you every day. It's the same old email swipes every single day. Same old strategy, okay? So what I've done is I've gone in. I left this the same because, again, this didn't change from the last 3 days. It's always been high name, but of course we put the first name code in so that it's first name fix. This was another pre-header, so again, I put the pre-header right there because there's no spot to put a pre-header underneath the subject line up here, right there. So there's no pre-header, so you have to kind of make it fit into the email swipe. Which is kind of nice at the same time, because that kind of gives you a prelude to, what it's going to be about. Anyway, I just noticed that recently you start an application to do paid social media projects on their platform, or on their platform. That was a changed word because it said on our platform. I like to change that because it's not our platform that we're doing this from, right? I like to change it to their platform. So then I went, they still have your application in pending status, and you can still start this job today. So you'll notice that I put you and today as our capitalized letters or words, whatever. If you complete your application, otherwise it'll be given to someone else. I did that because I want to kind of get the fear factor in there that if you don't purchase this now, you're going to lose your application, and that's it. It's going to be handed to someone else. It's kind of like a panic. That's another psychology thing. Like if you underline words like that, like someone else, or now, things like that. That kind of gets the person like, oh my goodness, and it makes them take action rather than sit there and go, no, I don't know, I might do it, I might not, and it still works. My lead gen secret, it works outside my lead gen secret, it works in my personal email list. I know a few times I've gone people on the fear factor just by saying they're going, this is ending tonight, and I go and capitalize tonight and stuff like that. And I've got people literally emailing me off the hook going, oh my goodness, like, am I too late? And they're just going nuts for it, right? So it's kind of the same idea in this. You want to make sure, excuse me, that you underline these words. They're, what was it? I call it fear factor. My wife calls it um, urgency. Urgency. They're the urgency words. So the words that are saying, act now, you know, without actually coming out and saying act now. If you just bold and underline it, that's enough of a subtle hint that you need to act now. So, um, so that's what my wife calls it. And she's right. It's called the urgency factor, but I call it the fear factor. Anyway, uh, go to the link here to register your completed application now. Again, underlined and bolded. Now, I mean, it's underlined already because of the link being here. And this one I did change as well. This one I changed because it said go to the link below. I went and changed it to go to the link here to register your completed application now. And that was because I wanted to put another link in because this was kind of a longer email today. Sometimes I add 2 links. It really depends on the email whether I add 1 or 2 links. And I kind of get the feeling for the email, like, can I add a link here? Can I not? You gotta kind of know where a link would be suitable and where it wouldn't be. So then I went, payment to you for these kinds of online social media jobs is typically $20 to $30 per hour. And I put per as one of the, another underlined word, and bolded and everything. Experience is not a requirement for this job. Now, the reason why I did that was because sometimes people need to be reassured that you don't need experience, and not like when you have experience is not, you're encouraging them that, hey, this is for beginners, no experience is needed. Requirement for this job, as long as you have accounts with Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Oops, I'm kind of jumping around a little bit here. They give full training on all the other aspects of the job, so it is suitable for beginners. Now, I underlined that one again because I shouldn't have to say it, but beginners, people want to know, especially people on my lead gen. This is traffic that has no idea about affiliate marketing. That's why I said we choose these offers, right? These offers are perfect for beginners because you're not really offering them something with affiliate marketing. You're not offering something to them that's, get rich. It's nothing like that, right? It's just talking about making some extra cash. And this is great for beginners. It insinuates that it is good for beginners. It's good to earn extra income online. And people that we're dealing, like the kind of people that we're dealing with in the make money online niche, especially with these guys, they don't care about being an affiliate. They don't care about, being rich. They just want some extra income. And that's why you underline beginners as well, because they want to know that. They want to know, can I do this as a beginner? Because most of these people are complete beginners. So complete your application now. I should have capitalized that one, but I didn't. Oh well, I'm not going to go back and do it now because we've already done enough. Don't miss out. So again, don't is that action word there. It's basically saying, you know what, you're going to miss out if you don't get this now. It's a panic thing. It gets them going. It gets them thinking like, oh my goodness, I need to jump on this. Usually when I have a lot of these emails where they have don't now and stuff like that, that's where I get a lot of my sales. Because as soon as you have that word underlined, you're basically saying to them, don't screw up, don't miss out, this is it. And you get a lot of sales that way. And we've seen it on my lead gen. Like I've had some emails where I do get sales on these ones because they're very powerful. These really play into the urgency, like I said. And then, of course, regards, and then the rest of our template. Same on this side. Didn't change anything. It's pretty much the same email. As you see, like I did not change a thing. Just, So I've already got it set to, I believe I got it set already with my... So yes, I'm going to send both emails. And then we're going to go recap. I know I'm doing it kind of backwards today, but We're going to go see if we had any sales. Did I hit perfect timing on that one? Yes, I did. Okay, so that one's good to go. Now, I know the last couple of days I've been getting the emails set up ahead of time, but it's because I'm trying to really cut these videos down in time. I don't like having the videos longer. Like, I've really been doing bad with that. And I apologize, guys. Like, I try to really get these videos going and, try and get what I need to say out there and get you guys on your way, because I know that everyone's time is valuable, especially in the online world. We don't have time to be sitting here watching a video for 40 minutes on something that should only be like 10 minutes to explain. But anyway, so I moved all my stuff over there and we've hit perfect timing. I've already previewed this thing, so I knew it was ready to go and I could just do this. Boom. So now what I like to do, just as a, I just want to double check and make sure, okay, that one went through. I wanted to make sure, because yesterday I went to go send this one and I had waited too long in between sending on this one, so it ended up having to be sent after I finished the video with you guys. So anyway, so if we go to statistics, just to double check. Yes, we'll see that it's sent, which is good. And I want to go to statistics on this one. So yes, it's sent. So that's perfect. Beautiful. Okay, so what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to close this window for now, and then we're going to check our sales on just this window. So I'm going to move my little screen down here, and we're going to go to ClickBank. Oh my goodness, the screen is all screwed up now since I did all that. Wow. Okay, so as you see, I did get a sale yesterday. This one came in at about, I think it was like 150 my time. So yeah, so another sale yesterday. That brings our total up to 130. Hold on a minute, 121. So we're at 138, I believe now. 31. Yes, 138. Sorry, guys. I am very good at math, and I excel in math. I used to do things in my head all the time, and then I was thinking about it, I'm like, oh, 138 maybe. Actually, it's closer. It's probably 139 because it was 17.98. So that's more. I'm just going to round up and say $18. We're at $139. I would count my second account yesterday, like for another $5, but I'm not going to do that because that's just not right. And that sale came from me, so that's not really fair. When I got the second account on my lead gen, we won't count that towards a toll, but we are up to $139 now. We're almost to 200, and that's just in 21 days. We are actually basically like, I think 60, what is it, $61, I think, away from getting $200. And that means per account, approximately, you should be making about $200 every 30 days, approximately. Now, we're, of course, trying all kinds of things during this case study. And like, I've got another campaign to go through during the case study. And then I also explained that there was another product that I wanted to try that I don't want you guys to do exactly. And the only reason why I don't want you to do it is because I need to see if it works first. Because I'm not going to send you off to do something and it not work. Okay? I don't want to say, oh yeah, this works, or I think it's going to work, or this and that and the other thing. I want to make sure, we're doing a case study together. We're doing this together. I'm doing this for you guys. And I want to make sure that, we're doing this together and we're doing it, because I want you guys to start earning with my lead gen secret. Like, it's just an amazing, an amazing system. Like 100, 200 leads a day. Now, one thing I want to talk to you guys about really quick before we close up. So I was figuring out this morning with my lead gen secret, I was really figuring out how many leads you get, and I actually was wrong. So I did the math a while ago, and I guess I was thinking more along the lines of like, I can't remember how I was figuring it out, but I figured out that the leads that you could potentially get from my lead gen is about 72,000 a year. And that's only if you're doing 200 leads a day. But then I actually went and did the math again this morning. And on a year where you have 365 days, because every day you get 200 leads per day, you're actually getting 73,000 leads per year. So think about this, guys. My lead gen secret really works. We've seen it work. We've seen all these sales coming in, right? And these are leads that are coming in and obviously buying our stuff that we are advertising. So if you're getting 200 leads per day, which is about 6,000 per month, 6,000 per month, okay? But of course, there's some months have more days, some months have less days. We know that, but per month, on average, you get about 6,000, okay? The actual, when you go and do 200 times 365 days, you actually get 73,000 leads per year. So that being said, 73,000 leads per year, yes. So in 2 years, you have 146,000. Now think about this. I just started a second account, okay? Now the leads build up. Now these leads are cold leads. They're kind of like solo ads. They're cold leads. You have to work on them. You have to show you're there every day, and that's why I say to have your picture in there, to have your social medias, because we've seen how fast it's taken off just having that stuff. Like I know I didn't just start that account, and I've had some time obviously before the case study to work on it, but I really haven't had that much time to work on them because I had that account set up for 2 months and I was still kind of like playing with this and playing with that. And I've really just started hitting big with it really since I started this case study. And I was planning on doing this case study win or lose, like whether I was winning or I was losing. I was going to still do it anyway, show you guys like, does it work? Does it not work? But it works, and it works the way that a lot of other people say it works, and we've seen it. We've seen the proof. And all these have been coming from social paid right now. So, except for this one, of course, because like I said, that was off of my own list. But all these have been social paid. The social paid campaign that we're doing right now, and each and every single sale, even days where we had 2 sales, it was still off of social paid. And these are all sales coming in from my lead gen. So, like this month we've already made 9 sales and $195 overall. Now, this is $195 that is not, this is like the sale amount for the actual product. Okay. So this is like $27 each time. $27 each time, except for where it says 1104. That was for the discounted one, which is 17, I think. So you're making about 75% per sale, about 75%, and that's exactly what they say you'll make. Is 75% per sale. So it's been really nice to see, 1798, 2208, which was 2 sales of the 1104 one, 1104, 1798. We've been seeing sales like that constantly. And, the thing is with my lead gen, this is what I was going to say was, when you wake up in the morning, send your emails. It's consistency. You are consistent. It works. Okay. That's why I started the second account yesterday, because I didn't really explain why I started the second account. I did, but I didn't. I kind of didn't go into detail. The reason I started the second account was because A, it's more income, but B, I need to start getting it warmed up so that when we go into the new campaign, we're ready to go. I've already got some leads in there. I've already warmed them up for a few days before I started the new campaign. So there was actually a method to my madness. And pretty much everything I do in my business is very methodical and very well thought out. And that's the difference between me succeeding and someone who's not succeeding, is that I look at things methodically and I do things methodically. Some people don't do that. Some people lack the ability to do things methodically. But I'm showing you guys ways that it works and ways that are methodical and thought out. And, my lead gen secret does work as long as you work. So you get up in the morning, you send an email. And like I usually get up, the first thing I do is sit down at my computer. Very first thing I do is sit down at my computer. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. Actually, the very first thing I do is go get a coffee. And you guys know I love my coffee. The other thing is I usually sit with my wife for the hour or two that she's here before she goes to work. And I sit with her and I have coffee with her. But then I jump right into I need to get my emails sent. So I get on here, I send my emails. And then I wait an hour because sometimes my video isn't ready to go up. Like right now, it's 10 o'clock my time. So what I'll end up doing is, wait an hour. 10 o'clock comes, I get ready to do my video. I get on here, show you guys, hey, here's the video. Here's what I'm doing today. Here's the sales, blah, blah, blah. And then I go on about my day with doing traffic generation or whatever I want to do that day. But that's what I mean is consistency. You have to be on here doing things consistently. Consistency is everything. It really is. And I can tell you right now, there's some people that sit there and go, well, I send an email every other day. Every other day doesn't really, that's consistent, but it's not as consistent as you at that point are responsible for your own success. And if you are doing an email every other day, you're not emailing enough. And I'm sorry, but even outside my lead gen secret, the most you should be emailing in your own autoresponder is like 4 times a day, minimum. And that's minimum. And I've increased my sales a lot by doing that. I've increased my sales a lot by adding my picture, by adding my social medias. I'm telling you guys things that are methodical and well thought out and that are working for me. Is it going to work for everyone? No. Because again, it's all based on what you do. Okay? It's based on what you do. But if you follow my exact key to doing this, it will work. And don't try and reinvent the wheel, because it's usually the ones that reinvent the wheel that sometimes it doesn't work for. And then they sit there and complain and go, well, it doesn't work. You tried to reinvent the wheel. I'm telling you the exact way it works, the exact way it works for me. And adding your picture is something that not everyone does, as I've explained before. So, that's one thing that you can do that changes the game for you. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to kind of go through that a little bit. I want to talk a little bit about, the potential leads that you can get if you go and recruit affiliates under you and my lead gen, get people that are interested in getting some leads every day. You do that, you get, I'm sorry about that. You get 200 leads per day, and that's, amazing. So 200 leads a day, 73,000 a year, amazing. $30 a day. And it really does work. People don't see it working because they think that 100, 200 leads a day, like they think, oh, well, with solo ads, you got to go buy 200 and spend like $200. Yeah, but this traffic does work too. So anyway, guys, have a great day. And I do have a second video coming out today. It'll probably be later on today, though, before I get it out. So until then, cheers and stay cool. And make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification, and like the video, share the video. It helps out the community. And, I'll even give a shout out in one of my videos to you. Another thing, just quick, you'll notice that at the end of this video, right on the left here, I have I have a video for the case study day 0, and then on the other side I have another video of something else that's working for me, and it's for the Rapid Profit Machine. That's another great system to be part of. So check those out, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.